To the commuter crisis now. Could relief from the traffic woes on the Washington Bridge be on the way? The state is planning to add a third lane of traffic in both directions on 195 in that area. So from 2 and 2 to 3 and 3 within the same confined space sometime down the road. As NBC 10's Gabrielle Caracciolo reports live in the thick of it on 195 tonight. Gabrielle?
A lot of the traffic that we've been sitting in here along 195 comes as the vehicles are merging down into 2 lanes. And this new plan hopes to eliminate some of this traffic backup by keeping 3 lanes of traffic in each direction open, but it won't be ready for about 8 weeks.
You know, it certainly will improve travel time. And
2 lanes of traffic turned into 3. That's the big change Rhode Island transportation officials say is coming to help with the backup caused by the abrupt shutdown of the westbound Washington Bridge.
We needed to look at the existing pavement width and available pavement in both directions that's available to us on the highway, and absolutely, even to the inch, maximize our use of that.
The new lanes will be narrower, with 10-foot wide car-only lanes and one 11-foot wide truck lane in each direction. Director, are there any concerns that narrowing the lanes will lead to more accidents? There already seems to have been an increase in crashes as we went to the 2 lanes after the bridge closure.
Safety is always a concern of ours in every change that we make. State police and tow trucks, rescue tow trucks, that will be deployed 24/7 at various locations along that to very quickly remove any vehicles.
The new traffic pattern won't be in place for about 8 weeks after it's decided if the closed westbound side of the Washington Bridge can be salvaged.
I think this will provide relief that we need regardless of what path forward we take. And we're going to proceed with this to get the people that are suffering on a daily basis the relief that they need as soon as possible.
Director, is there no hard deadline for the reports? Because if you give me no deadline for a story, I'm going to keep tweaking it and tweaking it.
What we want to come up with is the best solution possible, the safest solution, and the best solution for all of Rhode Islanders. And you don't necessarily do that by rushing. With 3 narrower lanes of traffic in each direction, a reduced speed limit of 40 miles per hour will be added. Right now in this traffic and all afternoon, we've really been going about 10 miles per hour each as we go into those 2 lanes for the 2-lane bypass that currently is in place. In East Providence, Gabrielle Caracciolo, NBC 10 News.